Thank you for joining us at Ditch Witch Diaries. We are here in the last section. We've banished, we've cleansed, we've protected, and now we're bringing in the good, and we're talking about all those topics that you may be thinking about when you're thinking about bringing in the good. So,
Mhm.
Raven, just do us
All
the
right.
next one.
I believe this is my last one.
Okay.
So, how does seasonal or lunar alignment change the quality of what we invite, not just the timing? Now, this fits in beautifully with your discussion on in bulk, but I focus more on like lunar stuff, but we could absolutely talk about this with seasonal too,
Speaking
and
of
we could
which,
do
I'm
that.
going to put a little snippet in front of the in bulk because it's going to be the full moon tomorrow in Leo.
I know,
And I forgot to say
I'm
that.
excited. I know, I'm very excited.
So,
And February is going to be good. February, so we have in bulk, we have the full moon is on the first, which is so rare. I feel like for the what are we the Gregorian calendar, or whatever.
yeah.
It's so rare for the lunar calendar to align with the Gregorian, and it doesn't perfectly because, in my opinion, the 1% of the new moon, right, like the waxing 1%, is the like first day of the cycle, but it's pretty close. It's pretty
Yeah.
close. And we also have Friday the 13th, which are my favorite days.
I love that.
So, um, how does it affect the quality of what we invite? So I say that like working with cycles helps me to like invite whatever fits in the moment of whatever cycle like I'm working with, right? And so we've talked about my working with the moon. I'm very much into working with moon phases, and my moon phases are a little slightly different than I think the kind of normal, I guess. And we've talked about this before, but I do talk about like the quality here a little bit too. So dark moon, zero, the percentage is like visibility, right? So dark moon is it's like there's no moon, right?
Yeah.
0%. So this is my introspection and shadow time. We've talked about this before. This is when I go within. If the moon is dark, I'm going dark. I'm going within. This is my shadow work time. So the quality then is quiet and it's uninformed. It's open to hearing and going inward. And so that's the quality. New moon, which is like the beginning first few days of like the waxing moon. This is the cycle beginning, right? This is where I am like things are subtle and fragile, but directional. So I think of this as like I am planting my seeds.
What I
And
was
so my
gonna
seeds
say.
might be sprouting, but there's it's like a little teeny little baby sprout, right? It's just a baby. And so it's very kind of like delicate, but there's a lot of potential. It's a little fragile, but it's directional. We're working towards growing this beautiful, luscious plant. And so it's about like the beginning of the cycle. And so the quality that I'm bringing in this moon phase is focused, but still baby phases, right? We're still in the baby steps. Waxing, just in general, is kind of like slow, cumulative, relational. It's not as like fragile as a new moon, but we're still building, we're still building, we're still building. The waning moon is about the release, the simplification, the rest, the softening, the unbinding, the untying, the releasing. And then full moon for me, this one is like the potent, this is outward, this is creation, this is visibility, this is expression. This is when the moon is at its fullest and its most brightest, and so it's most energetic. And so this is when I'm like, doing most of my spell work, unless I'm doing like a shadow work. But if I'm doing something that ties to creation or manifestation or whatever, I'm doing it on the full moon usually. And so this is like the potent, that's the quality that we're bringing in. We don't want it soft and slow. We want it like ASAP, right? This is the time to release it. And so I'm going to release it like right now. And so the lunar like alignment can change, I think, about the quality of what we invite, not just the timing. It's not just about the timing, but the timing is directly tied to, I think, the quality, because what qualities am I looking for? Am I looking for creating something soft and slow so that it's stable, so that it's sturdy and it needs time to build? Is that what I'm looking for? Because I'm going to work on the waxing moon. If I need to like, if I need quiet and if I'm open to things, and maybe I feel the need to do some type of magic and working, but I don't know exactly what. I need. So instead, I'm going to set out my circle of candles and just like meditate in the darkness. That's going to be dark moon stuff, right? And so I think that there's a lot of quality pairing with the specific timing.
I
We
love
could also talk about with seasons. Now, I'm also not super big on celebrating the Sabbats. There's a few of them that I do kind of always like do something with, or I do something on that day. So I'm not super knowledgeable about all of them, the S spots and the Sabbats, but I imagine it's the same thing. I mean, if we're looking at like I don't know, Samhain, right? That's like the number one witchy one. Samhain is about like the quality that we're bringing in my mind, is like old. The quality is like connection, but it's like connection to the darkness and to the ancients and to those who that have passed and to the ancestors and connection to the void and like all
Yeah.
of that stuff. Imbolc is about bringing in the light, as you said. It's about like relighting those candles after the darkness of winter and the days becoming longer. So I think, yeah, I don't know. I think
Preparing
that
for
there's,
something, like preparing for
yeah,
spring and like mending
yeah.
things and repair and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I definitely think that it's timing does play a role, but I think that the timing and like the quality are go hand in hand.
I agree. I
Yeah.
love that. Awesome.
Very
Thank
nice.
you so
That's it.
much. Perfect. Okay. Thank you for joining us at Ditch Witch Diaries. And like and subscribe below. And we will see you at the next Ditch Witch Diaries.